What's up, guys? Welcome to This Game Did. Today we are going to be taking on Apocalyptic Shadow, Primate Knight. Let's see. So this one is, of course, going to be promoting Weakness Break. And to be fair, Apocalyptic Shadow kind of leans toward Weakness Break anyway, but this is going to be even more so thanks to the characters that are being released right now. So the bosses are going to have this safeguard right on there. So after Weakness is broken, they're going to take 100% more damage. They take 50% less until then. So it's a little bit annoying if you're not breaking them, but if you hit them hard enough, I'm sure it will be fine. So for the bosses here, I'm going to just use a break team. I don't have break DPS. So Link has my break DPS, and that's what we're doing. I'll just use the Remembrance team to crush this other unit. Interestingly enough, I was considering using a dot on this one, but there's no dot bonus on this side, so I have to kind of go with. I'm just going to use the break team on this side, and then dot is only on this side. Interestingly enough, which it is lightning weak, but it's not like fizz weak or wind weak, which is your primary damage dealers of the dot team now, right? So. But this is actually really powerful, like 60% just flat damage, because with a full Remembrance team, you're probably going to have 3 Minimal Sprites. Alright, anyway, let us handle this.
We need a strategy. Please
Good old or HMC.
Sound lingers. Not yet time to Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal.
Alright, this will be all on full auto battle, of course, so there's obviously, as per the norm, there's going to be some missed optimization, especially with this team. For some reason, it doesn't keep track of the pet and all that stuff, right? So it might actually straight up waste a pet, like Lingsha. If the pet's about to take an action, you don't want to ult. You want to ult after that, because it will fully advance the pet up, right, to take an action after you, and it's kind of like a waste. So like here, the pet is coming up, but she's gonna go ahead and ult.
Clouds scattered.
Dreams do come true.
That said, it still does okay. It's just some optimizations that are not great. It looks like they're about to break them, so that is nice.
Let the show begin.
Fuge offers that exo toughness, so it's gonna be another layer. But oh, never mind. It's not about to break them. They are okay now.
Let's improvise.
I didn't pay attention to them being locked. Alright. Now we get all of our goodies from the what do you call it? The buff, the stage buff.
Time to cleanse the filth. Unite our goals.
And then we can basically get a second break with the extra toughness, which is nice. That's why Fuge hit extra hard there.
Everything in this world.
I don't have the Dahlia, sadly. I would love to get her, but I just don't know if I'm going to roll on her, right? We're about to go for the next stage, right? I'm almost positive I'm going to want the characters coming up more than the the break team.
Let us dance.
That said, I haven't looked at how the break team is doing, but I'm sure that they got a significant boost from the Dahlia.
Let the show begin.
She is quite nice though. She allows permanent, just full-on super break all the time, which is amazing, especially for Firefly.
Yeah. Everything in this world.
But you don't even have to break the enemies for the super break. That's pretty wild.
Dream vanished.
And then of course super break enhancements too. I'm sure that like she would replace either Ron-Mei or maybe RM or HMC in this team here.
Behold, this symbol of let the duel commence.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Alright, let's see. We are
time to cleanse the filth. Unite our goals.
Let's improvise.
It could be better. It's a little slow. Some of my team members here on my break team needs some work, but
everything in this world is bleeding.
We should still be fine.
Let the show begin.
As long as this team doesn't take too long, the Remembrance team is probably going to do quite well because it's the Remembrance team.
Christ, let thy voice.
And
Let
I
us
also,
dance
my
once more.
Remembrance team is actually significantly better built than my break team.
Be of your body and mind. Dream vanished.
Let's improvise.
Yeah, so every time Linksha does stuff, right, you know, whenever she takes,
Dreams do come true.
uses a skill, it advances
Let the
her
show
bunny.
begin.
When she uses an ult, it fully advances her bunny. So that's
Eternal.
why, like, trying to time her ult
Share
for
good
optimization
fortunes.
purposes is actually quite nice.
Rise to the challenge.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
The bunny was next, so now it totally wasted that
Let's
turn.
improvise.
Clouds scattered.
Linksha's
All will
pretty
be
fast
swept
though.
away
Wow.
by the
She's
wind.
taking a lot of actions. Partially due to RMC, I'm
Dreams do
sure,
come
but
true.
For sure.
all right. So 3,300. I mean, that's perfectly fine actually. Anything above 3K makes this quite nice because you don't have to try like too terribly hard to make this work, I guess. But 33 is almost exactly the halfway point, so it works out.
Be careful. There's something inside.
This boss has the same
Turn
defense
over
as
this
the first
eternal
boss does, though. Until it's broken, it's going to
Play
take
nice.
50% less damage.
Emerge from your cocoon.
And then, after it's broken, it'll take 100% more damage. So,
Till we meet again.
but that said, this team is
Darkness
very
with me.
very hard hitting. So I have all the faith that they won't have any issue.
May death protect us.
Biggest drawback though is that they are not weak to Quantum, I believe. So Casterus isn't really doing a lot to break them. But you have our
Night falls.
our Evernight
Good night.
doing wonders here. I believe she's also
Waiting to be woken up by a
like she's
shooting
ice,
star.
right? Yeah.
Remember me with
So
love.
she should be able to do some work too.
In life and death, sprout new buds. Don't
All
blink.
right.
Need time. Watch
Got
over
her
the
ult
Evernight.
going, so now she juices up
Cleanse hatred
Evernight
with
and
love.
Casterus. On auto battle, it doesn't actually use. She'll never use this skill on what's her name? Hyacinth.
Embrace a new life.
So that I don't know if that's optimal or not, but it is kind of like it's still pretty okay for Hyacinth, to be honest. So I don't know.
May death protect us.
It seems to work out regardless. Well, either way though.
Destruction with me.
But yeah, after from here on out, any ult that she has will be fully used for DPS on auto battle because the skills are permanent on
Take the answer.
Casterus and Evernight, right? With Cyrene.
Have some sunshine.
Embrace a new life.
They
Don't blink.
it just gives
Cleanse hatred with love.
I believe her it helps with Memoria generation and some other goodies for Evernight, and then for Casterus it allows her to overcap on New Bud to make her dragon hit even harder. So that is really nice because she's getting a ton of New Bud on this team, and it lets all that basically not go to waste.
This is eternity. Have some fun. Rise and shine.
As you wish.
But this team is interesting though, just because like you basically have two DPS and they help each other out, which is wild. Lots and lots of damage is coming from both of them,
May death protect us.
and then two amazing,
Have some sunshine.
amazing sustain, one of the best sustains in the game, and
Rewrite destruction
Cyrene,
with me.
which is
Cleanse
able to
hatred with
work well with
love.
the Chrysosairs, right? So unfortunately, she's exclusively limited to the Chrysosair. She doesn't buff other people. Like the 40% buff is not enough to justify her use outside of Chrysosair team. Let's see, what are we doing? Okay, wow, our action value is actually really good right now. We are safe.
Embrace a new life.
Don't blink.
So this team does really well in auto battle, fortunately, so that is nice. Because, I mean, I kind of want her to use the dragon as soon as possible, so that's fine. Because she's just going to be ready to use it instantly again, right?
Night falls. Good night.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, so 38 from this side, obviously making it more than enough for the 6,600 needed. I believe 8K is like a perfect score, so we didn't do too bad. Alright, taking a look at the Remembrance team real quick. Alright, so Castress had her upgraded recently. I do have her signature. All of her traces are maxed. Relics are very standard. And she is E2. Evernight needs a bit more crit damage, a little bit more crit rate. Like 65% is about like, it basically gives her 100% in combat, so that would be nice to have, but she's okay. I do have her signature fully traced, her standard relics along with E2. Cyrene. I would like a bit more speed, but she's okay with her speed technically, especially being how I have her. So I have her signature right, and I got super lucky with Cyrene. So I do have full speed build. At some point, if I optimize speed, I can trade this for like a deliverer set or something like that. But since I already have March holding or Evernight holding the deliverer set, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like I got her E2 in 80 pulls, so I can't even. I've never had that luck before. All right, and then Hyacinth. Build her with HP and speed, and then if you can, give her crit damage. I do need to optimize her more, but it's fine. Have her signature, traces, her standard set. Very nice set for almost any healer nowadays, outside of like break team healers possibly. And E0. Taking a look at the break team I used, Lingsha. I could go with a bit more speed, but I do at least hit the 134 break threshold, right? So it's okay. I'll worry about trying to get more speed later. More attack would be nice, but honestly, her biggest drawback is I have kind of low break effect. I mean, it's okay, but I've seen some with over 200, right? So kind of low in my opinion. I did get her signatures. I actually really ended up liking Lingsha. She was before Hyacinth, she was like a big go-to healer, and she actually still slots in very well in place of Hyacinth if needed on a team. So as long as she can actually break, or if you build her for crit instead of break, she actually does okay. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with her getting her attack, but at some point I might just like flesh it out, right? I do have her original set. There is some optimizations to be made if she's not being used as a healer on the break team, but I was using her as a DPS, so I built her like one. And her E1. There's one note I would like to make. So I say I have her built as a DPS. I actually still have her outgoing healing because she was the sole healer on the team. But that said, trading this for an attack is going to be optimal, right? For like making her get as much damage out of her as possible, right? Okay. Fuge. Got her speed doing okay here. Could probably go for a bit more, but it's okay for now. Attack is a little low. Honestly, with her, you do want like her break is like a lot of her scaling is. And then there is a where is it? Effect hit rate. You want some effect hit rate with her. So keep that in mind whenever you are building her. She can put a dot, but she needs like a certain amount of effect hit rate and stuff like that, right? So I do use the Herticone sword. It actually works okay with her, especially if you can put the dot on there for the extra energy. You want to be able to fire off that ult because it actually does decent bit of damage. All her traces are maxed. Finally, I was slacking on her for a while, but I just recently got her up. I have kind of a full break build for her, right? So two piece, with this with the standard what do you call it, the lantern set for the fire brick set, planar set, and she is E1 as well. Sadly, I did not get her E2, and I probably won't, even though it's incredible. It's basically a dance dance dance. She's not very well built at all. Run May. I have an okay break effect. You want to give her some energy, but honestly, it's not too crazy. You don't really care a ton about speed, though. I mean, it might be worth looking into a bit more, but honestly, just send her ult and let her do a thing, right? So, skilled and ult, then that's it. You can get her light cone right from the little store they added, so she's pretty easy to get that now. I should get her attack up, even though she's not going to do a lot of damage. It's a little bit more than, since she's going to be attacking, it's worth it to do it. Then I just have this on her for now. To be honest, I don't know what I'm. I really need to fix the planar set because they're not matching. So yeah, don't build it how I have it. Okay, so I should fix that. All right. And again, you can get her pretty easily now because she's in that little store that they have. Her E1 is okay, I guess. She's gonna be having her ult running all the time, so it's 20% defense pin. RMC. I do want my RMC faster, but this is what I got for now. Ideally, I think you want like at least 180 speed with her, but is what it is. Speed is more important than attack with her, so yeah. Break is still worth it for her though, so getting more break is good. Dance, dance, dance. Amazing light cone. So every time she ults, she's going to advance the party's actions by 24%. I probably should consider getting this, but I believe I have like the most important ones. Yeah, but this would just help increase like a little bit of damage, so it wouldn't hurt if you're going to be using her in a team a lot. And I do have I actually have a matching relic set, so cool. Talia, just to try to help out some more break. You just play the story and get that. So, yep, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the clear, and till next time, see you around.